What's going on, everyone? It's time for another thriller film review. Today we're going to talk about the mockumentary found footage film, The Sacrament. Yeah. It was released by Magnet, releasing June 6th, 2014, and it was produced by Eli Roth, Jacob Fake, Peter Funk, Christopher Woodrow, Molly Connors, and it was edited, written, and directed by Ty West, who is known for doing the movies Maxine, Pearl, X, and The House of the Devil. This had a budget or a box office earnings of just over $9,000. It was a huge flop when it came out, but it only went to limited. It had a limited theatrical release and then went straight to like DVD at the time. So yeah, The Sacrament. This is basically a retelling of the Jonestown Massacre, which is where Reverend convinced like 700 of his followers, or a couple hundred of his followers anyways, to go and live in this tropical paradise in Africa, and eventually convinced them all to drink a cup of Kool-Aid with poison and kill themselves. Yeah, he's known for being one of the biggest mass murderers out there, and he obviously killed himself as well. So, but yeah, this film actually does a really good job at actually depicting like what it may have looked like at the time and stuff. Now, in the film, you follow Vice, which is like a documentary YouTube channel, which makes independent like films and stuff. They're actually really cool. I watch them a lot on here, and yeah, so they send out a camera crew to go document this new place because one of their contacts knows his sister's in it and is acting really strange, and he wants to go check on her. So they go, and everything seems fine and tropical, and amazingly, looks like everyone's really happy. But then soon they start uncovering tensions and dark evil intentions throughout the film while they're staying there, and the brutal outcome ensues. So yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting type of movie because it's one that like it can just be in any theatrical film, but they decided to make it mockumentary style. The biggest problem with this movie is the lighting. I find it looks way too cinematic. It's not like the grainy found footage documentary style. This one is you can tell it's super staged and stuff, and also the acting in it is not the best in some parts, which kind of takes you out of it. But for the most part, it is still a good thrilling ones. The characters are pretty fleshed out in this. The story's actually not too bad. There is a couple random spots where it kind of gets dull, and there's a couple ad-lib parts that was super impressive. So yeah, but overall, I thought the film was actually pretty good and stuff, and there's really good like body burn scene. The effects in this is actually really good too. The music is really good, and overall, the whole film is actually way better than I was expecting. This is only my third time watching this. When I first watched it, I hated it. The second time I watched it, I loved it. So I watched it again, and sure enough, it stuck with me. It's still a pretty good movie. So, yeah, The Sacrament. I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 5. It's actually really good. It's more of a thriller than a horror film, but still, it's definitely something you should definitely check out. It is streaming on Tubi, so you can watch it for free down there. I'll link it down below. And also make sure you check out my Instagram. It's linked down below. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories. You put the film title in there and some fun fact or history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the film. So my Twitter's down below at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchise in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And make sure you subscribe. Hope you find something weird, obscure, and odd they probably never thought of checking out together. And also share my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to do a horror slasher comedy called Another Cabin in the Woods movie in the next review. So make sure you tune in for that. And watch out for all those reverends convincing dumb people to go and kill themselves and stuff for God because, well, that's what religion does. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.